This is our shoulder IR reach MWM. So you're gonna need some kind of a wall, a flat surface here. I'm gonna show you on this upright, just so it's easier to see and I'm not tucked away here, but I want you using a flat wall for this. You're gonna place your hand just about the height of your shoulder, maybe a little bit lower, and then you're gonna have that palm flat. And from here, you're gonna keep just a little bit of a bend in your elbow. So not locked out, just a soft elbow bend from here. Now, I want you to start to put some pressure and push your hand into the wall and think about trying to push the wall away from you without letting your elbow straighten. So you're gonna push into the wall and then let that shoulder blade of the same side start to round forward around your rib cage just a little bit. Now in this position, you can take the intensity of how hard you're pushing as high as you can tolerate, but don't go crazy with it. Just need enough to feel some good tension into the arm. And I want to make sure I feel a good amount of pressure in this kind of V of my hand here. So as we go through this movement, you're going to feel how this part of your knuckle is going to want to start to lift up off the wall. I want this index finger knuckle into this thumb area, this kind of V, staying firm on the wall. Now, from here, I'm keeping my push consistent. I'm keeping my elbow bent. My shoulders are around my ribs just a little bit. I'm going to turn my chest away from my arm just a hair. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to reach my hand up and across my body while I keep my arm pushing into the wall. Then come back. Turn away a little bit and reach up. Turn away and reach up. And now if I do this correctly, as I'm turning and reaching, I should feel a good stretch and load into the back side of that shoulder. I should not get any kind of a pinching pain in the front of my shoulder. It should all be kind of a stretch and load into the back side. And if we're doing this properly, by the end, that area should be burning pretty good. A couple of things to watch out for. First, I mentioned that pinching pain in the shoulder. If you're feeling that, we can play with where these fingers are pointing on the wall. So it's going to be harder and probably more of a stretch if we have our fingers turned in, because that's going to take this shoulder more into that internally rotated position. So if I'm in this position or I'm fingers up and I'm getting that pinch, then just bring the fingers out to the side. That's going to open up that shoulder a little bit more and should clean up that pinch. Second thing is I want to make sure as I'm coming across and I'm reaching that I'm not shrugging this shoulder up or letting it roll forward. As I'm reaching across, I should get into a position where my reaching shoulder ends up a little bit higher than the shoulder that's on the wall. So make sure as we're reaching across, I'm coming over this arm and I'm getting into a position where this shoulder is a little bit higher than this shoulder. I'm not shrugging and rolling that forward. So find that sensation, that stretching and working sensation in the back of that shoulder. Hold for a couple of seconds and just easy does it. Come on back. Go through prescribed number of reps. Not really a magic number of reps here. Just kind of going until we kind of get that good burning and then we can kind of take a break and then we'll hit it again.